Hi everyone. So I decided to do a how-to video to put on a prefold on a baby. And this little frog is going to play newborn. My daughter was actually this size when I brought her home from the hospital. And you can see her now. She's way bigger and sitting up on her own. So what you want to do is get your prefold and measure the rise of where the baby where it should be for the baby. So I pretty much have it very short because this little stuffed animal is small. And what you want to do is fold the smaller sides of the prefold to make it look like a Y shape. And what I normally do is I've cut up a fleece blanket so that it can wick the moisture away from the baby's bottom, and I would lay it in there. And with that little Y indentation, that's where I will put the baby's butt so that when he or she poops, it goes straight inside. I need this. Here, I'll give it back to you. So what you can do is grab the front and pull it together, like squeeze it and roll it up. Hey, I need this. And then you grab the wings, pull it to the front. Grab the wings, pull it to the front. And if you have a snappy, which I think is the best thing to use because it's easiest to me, you just snap it on. And it stays in place. And of course, this is not waterproof. This actually looks good on him. But like I said, it's not waterproof. So what you would need is a waterproof cover with PUL. This is one that I've made. And it's actually a pocket. But some people like to use their pockets as covers. It doesn't matter. As long as it holds in the liquid and the poop. There you go. Looking for that? Okay, so with the cover, you want to line up the prefold on the baby and the back of the elastic on the baby. Make the cover a little bit higher than the prefold that's on the baby so that it can actually make a seal around the baby's waist. And once again, you'll want to grab the middle in between the baby's legs. Try to squeeze as much as you can in from the prefold so that you don't have to go, so it doesn't do like this. And then you have to go in and tuck it. I mean, you still can, and you might still have to. But just to eliminate a lot of it, just squeeze it in the middle and pull it up. And then snaps on. And this is very important. When you put the cover on, you want to hold it firmly, take the wing, pull it up and around the baby's leg. So instead of just grabbing it, pulling it out like a traditional disposable diaper would, not like that, but pull it up. You hold the baby's leg down and pull it up so it can create a seal. It will look like that. And when you have some sticking out, you just go in and push whatever you can in and make sure it's pushed down all in the back. And I wish my daughter could still fit this cover, but she's grown too big for it. And this is another cover that I've made. And this is a Velcro closure. So once again, you just squeeze the prefold in the center, pull the cover up, and you take the wing, pull it up and around the baby's leg, pull it up and around. So that creates a seal around the baby's leg. You can see this one got really, really small. Almost completely fit. This one actually did completely fit. And like I said, around the back, you make sure it's perfect, you know. So hopefully that helps you guys. And I can now do this on my daughter. Come here, sugar. Come here. Come on. Okay, now she's ready. I think she has these on backwards, but it's just for demonstration. Hopefully I can break fast and she doesn't pee in them. Here you go. There you go. Okay, so, and as you can see, my baby is very active. She is 6 months old, soon to be 7. So, we're going to use the prefold that we just used earlier. This is for a 6-month-old, and she pretty much uses the whole thing, just about. So I don't necessarily have to fold it down, but sometimes with this, when you fold it, it creates like a little seal, like a little pocket, so that the poop doesn't escape out the back. So I just lay her on it, and I just do the Y around her, so I know exactly how far I can bring it in, and it creates a little pocket. And like I said before, I use the little fleece liner. I lay it on there. She doesn't want to cooperate as usual, but I will bring it up, squeeze the middle, bring it up and around, up and around. Lost my snappy. There we go. And I'll snap it on, just like that. And it pretty much stays in place. It doesn't go anywhere, even with her moving a lot. And I will use a cover. And I made this one too. Your legs. Here. Yeah. And like I said before, you want to squeeze. As you can see, a lot of it doesn't go in, but you can just push it in. So you just squeeze the middle and pull it up. This cover is actually just a tad bit too big for her, but it actually still works. So you, like I said before, with the wings, you want to pull up, not out. Pull up and around the leg. And you snappy it, or use the Velcro, or hook and loop as it's known in the cloth diaper world. And you have a perfect fit. Now the leg should not be too tight where you can't get a finger in. And this is what I always do. I just go around to make sure it's not pinching or anything, especially up in here where it can get kind of tight right there. You want to make sure the back, everything is pushed down and there's nothing coming out the front. And with the front, you want to make sure it's not too tight. Now typically, since normally she would, if she would cooperate, normally I wouldn't make this so tight. I would just put it one out. So her stomach is kind of wide, so I would give her a little space. And since she's sitting up now, I don't want her to have too much of this, her little gut be pushed down too much. And so I try to make it a little extra room. And you got to remember that too, if you have a baby that's able to sit up, or when she's in her car seat, or sit somewhere sitting up. or inclined, that they need that the extra space, so that when they're laying down, it looks like it's a gap, but that's needed so that when they sit up, it's not putting too much pressure on their bellies. So, hope that helped you guys. I know this video is kind of long, but I try to go over everything that I can remember. And if I left something out, you can comment below and just let me know what I left out or what you would like to see. So, talk to you later. Bye.